Can you please in frame, Victor? Jesus, can you not? Victor, we need to do our intro. Can you? Hi, here's Laura.
And Victor.
And today, other than Victor being annoying, as always, we're gonna go over First Nephi, chapter 7. And this one is longer than the last one, which was Nephi just being like, I'm not writing the Bible. Already done. Alright, let's... Are you, like, eating while we're doing this? Fine, whatever. Just eat your goddamn chocolate bar.
Chapter 7. Lehi's sons return to Jerusalem and enlist Ishmael and his household in their cause. Laman and others rebel. Nephi exhorts his brethren to have faith in the Lord. They bind him with cords and plan his destruction. He is freed by the power of faith. His brethren ask forgiveness. Lehi and his company offer sacrifice and burnt offerings.
And now I would that ye might know that after my father Lehi had made an end of prophesying concerning his seed, it came to pass that the Lord spake unto him again, saying that it was not meet for him, Lehi, that he should take his family into the wilderness alone, but that his sons should take daughters to wife, that they might raise up seed unto the Lord in the land of promise. And it came to pass that the Lord commanded him that I, Nephi, and my brethren, should again return unto the land of Jerusalem.
So, I love it how God has to tell him, like, he's so stupid. Literally, he's like, God's like, dude. Okay, so what the fuck? What I told you to go in the wilderness. You already forgot your whole family genealogy. I told you I'm gonna give you a whole promised land. Your wife is way too old to have babies, and we're past the period of incest. How the fuck do you think you're gonna have more kids? Like, you have only sons. Fucking get your shit together. God damn it.
And bring down Ishmael and his family into the wilderness. And it came to pass that I, Nephi, did again with my brethren go forth into the wilderness to go up to Jerusalem. And it came to pass that we went up unto the house of Ishmael, and we did gain favor in the sight of Ishmael, insomuch that we did speak unto him the words of the Lord.
I also love how they just, like, walked right into Jerusalem.
Yeah, just right back.
Like,
you know, everything was hot just a moment ago, but, you know.
It's like nobody was like, huh, you guys were here, and then the dude died, and then you were gone. I'm just like lighting.
Let there be light.
Let there be light. Anyways, okay. So, but yeah, it's funny. They're just like, oh, you guys were here a minute ago. And then that dude died, and then you were gone. Also, you were chased out of the city like 3 times. It's fine. You can just...
Nothing's wrong. They're not wanted vigilant. They're not wanted fugitives or anything.
Right? It's just, you know, God being like, pretend you know nothing. Hypnotize. Also, I love how they just, like, walk into Ishmael's house and they're like, words! And Ishmael's like, yeah, like you!
I mean, I don't know if it went that way.
That's what they make it sound like, though. Because they go to his house and then they gain his favor almost instantaneously.
It's aggressive Jehovah's Witness. They just kick down the door and they're like, God!
I don't know, they're Mormons, so maybe they knocked on the door and they were really sweet and they have like cookies and shit, and they're just like, hi, we're sweet little Mormons and we love God and your daughters and
maybe
we want to bang them and have them have our baby. I mean, God.
Maybe they knocked on the door first and then kicked it in for just dramatic effect.
Hi, anybody there?
And it came to pass that the Lord did soften the heart of Ishmael, and also his household, insomuch that they took their journey with us down into the wilderness to the tent of our father.
I love how they're just instantaneous. Oh, really? That's so cool. Let's all just go to the desert. Like, there's
They've been going everywhere else, so at this point, why not?
Like, this whole... Like, there's basically no real story to how this even happened. Like, what the conversation was or anything. It was just like, oh, hi. I'm Nephi. These are my brothers. Your daughters are hot. And God... Also, Promised Land, desert. Wanna go? Cool! Let's go.
I mean, it's basically the equivalent of a story of like your average MMORPG, basically. So,
what is this?
here, you are now a part of our party. Let's take it to the next area in the desert. It's basically how it went.
And it came to pass that as we journeyed in the wilderness, behold, Laman and Lemuel, and 2 of the daughters of Ishmael, and the 2 sons of Ishmael and their families did rebel against us, yea, against me Nephi, and Sam, and their father Ishmael, and his wife, and his 3 other daughters. And it came to pass, in the which rebellion, they were desirous to return unto the land of Jerusalem. And now I, Nephi, being grieved for the hardness of their hearts, therefore I spake unto them, saying, yea, even unto Laman and unto Lemuel.
Oh my God, they don't want to suffer with us in the desert. Ugh. Like, it doesn't even sound like anywhere in here did they say that Jerusalem is gonna get destroyed either.
Oh, yeah.
So it just sounds like this family was like, at least a majority of them was just like really groovy with the idea of a promised land. Did not know Jerusalem was gonna fall at all.
Yep.
So, like, the rest of them are like, the fuck? Why can't we just marry girls in Jerusalem and not go in the desert? What the hell, guys? And then, of course, Nephi's about to be like, God and stuff. And
God and hot desert vagina.
Behold, ye are mine elder brethren. And how is it that ye are so hard in your hearts, and so blind in your minds, that ye have need that I, your younger brother, should speak unto you, yea, and set an example for you? How is it that ye have not hearkened unto the word of the Lord? How is it that ye have forgotten that ye have seen an angel of the Lord? Yea, and how is it that ye have forgotten what great things the Lord hath done for us, in delivering us out of the hands of Laban, and also that we should obtain the record? Yea, and how is it that ye have forgotten that the...
Did you forget that time I cut that guy's head off?
I mean...
That was God, by the way. I
was going to say,
that.
that goes back to the whole... God has done everything. It turned out well in the end, so God did it.
Remember that time that I cut that guy's head off and everything was fine? Yeah, this is God that did that.
Remember that plan that we had that didn't work like the first 2 times, and then it worked the third?
The first 2 times, that was my fault. But the third, that was God.
Yep.
It's like, because like the whole time Nephi is saying that God wants them to get these records, and that God made this miraculous thing happen so they could get them. What the fuck, he didn't do that the first time? Like, he's already playing with free will as it is, anyways.
Yeah.
So softening and hardening people's hearts and shit, especially in the Old Testament. If we're going along with the, the assumption that Mormons make that it's the same God. It's clearly not, but we're going on the same lines with that, by the way. He already plays with free will. So, yeah.
Lord is able to do all things according to his will for the children of men, if it so be that they exercise faith in him. Wherefore, let us be faithful to him.
So he can do everything as long as you're faithful. If you're not, can't do shit.
I mean, he was faithful, and they sure did fail. They did fail those first 2 times, so...
I think what he meant to say is, like, God will help you if you're faithful to him.
Yeah.
But the way he worded it sounded like God can't do shit unless you're faithful. Like, he loses all of his power. He's, like, powered by faith.
Well,
faith
that's
power.
almost like, that almost leads to kind of like the philosophical argument about, like, some entertain about God. Like, what is a God without people and
right.
everything else? What's a king without without his subjects?
Yeah.
So.
Alright.
And if it so be that we are faithful to him, we shall obtain the land of promise. And ye shall know at some future period that the word of the Lord shall be fulfilled concerning the destruction of Jerusalem. For all things which the Lord hath spoken concerning the destruction of Jerusalem must be fulfilled. For behold, the Spirit of the Lord ceaseth soon to strive with them.
It's like, Jerusalem must die.
God's getting tired
It's
of them.
like Nephi really fucking hates Jerusalem. He's just like, God has to kill the Jews. I'm a Jew, but God has to kill all the other Jews.
I mean, I don't think he necessarily. Well, I mean,
just the way
if he said it was all coming
talking,
from him, then yes.
Yeah, the way he was talking, he made it sound like God was saying, "Yeah, all those people gotta die."
Damn those Jews! You're cool because you're listening to me right now. You're listening to me talk. You're very
Fine.
you're very
You're
confident.
okay.
You're a nice confidant and everything.
You're
But
okay.
damn all those other people.
You're a good Jew. They're bad Jews. It's okay. Like, I sent your father to try and kind of redeem them, get them to, straighten their shit out. Didn't listen. Die.
Imagine that message coming out during like millennial time period.
Oh my god. I'm offended.
What do you mean, good Jew?
Are you shaming Jews? Jew shaming. It's okay. Our Jewish friend, Mickey, will definitely be very offended by the Jew shaming.
Yeah, she's probably going to troll us hard right now.
Extremely offended by Jew shaming, okay?
Yeah.
She's very Jewish, and she's very into her Jewishness. I'm kidding. She is Jewish, but she's not really into her Jewishness. It's not the religion she subscribes to, and like even ethnicity or whatever.
Ethnicity.
Words, English words. I hate them. Just ethnicity. All I hear is the hot guy saying a word. Okay.
So I'm here. Why?
Because they're sexy. Okay, let's continue.
For behold, they have rejected the prophets, and Jeremiah have they cast into prison. And they have sought to take away the life of my father, insomuch that they have driven him out of the land. Now behold, I say unto you, that if ye will return unto Jerusalem, ye shall also perish with them. And now, if ye have choice, go up to the land,
now
and remember the
them.
words which I speak unto you, that if ye go, ye will also perish. For thus the Spirit of the Lord constraineth me that I should speak. And it came to pass that when I, Nephi, had spoken these words unto my brethren, they were angry with me. And it came to pass that they did lay their hands upon me. For
It's funny that he tells them now. Like, oh, by the
I
way,
was gonna say that.
all gonna die.
Like it almost makes it sound like he was kind of making it up as he goes. So
It's like, oh, I forgot to tell you, by the way, Jerusalem's gonna die. You were probably not there the day that my dad told everybody.
no,
I
it's more like
understand.
it's more like the authoritative like parent card thing where like they can't get you to do something. So like once they like are at the end of their rope, then they like threaten to like kick you out of the house or something like that. It's almost like that. Something really bad now has to happen for you to listen to me. Yeah.
You'll die if you go back there. And then his brothers are like, oh my god, I hear this every day. I have such a migraine. I'm fucking kill you. I swear to God.
Which seems to be what they try to do.
behold, they were exceedingly wroth, and they did bind me with cords, for they sought to take away my life, that they might leave me in the wilderness to be devoured by wild beasts.
They tied me up because they sought to take away my life. That's a very, like, precise description of why they tied him up.
Yeah, like, why are you tying me up, guys? Why?
Hey,
Well, obviously,
die.
we're going to kill you.
And then he's just like, oh no, they're just gonna leave me there to get eaten. It's fine.
Is it bad that, like, I pictured them tying them up with, like, vacuum cables or, like, electronic cables? Because, like, they call it cords, so the first thing I thought was cords. I thought was, like, just various, like, electronic appliance cords, even though they wouldn't even have them in that time, like...
That's hilarious. That's okay.
I think it's weird that they called them cords.
I pictured them hog tying him.
Kinky.
I don't know why. I was like, hog tie.
But it came to pass that I prayed unto the Lord, saying, O Lord, according to my faith which is in thee, wilt thou deliver me from the hands of my brethren? Yea, even give me strength that I may burst these bands with which I am bound. And it came to pass that when I had said these words, behold, the bands were loosed from off my hands and feet.
So this is gonna happen often, where like the only magical thing that's gonna happen is either Nephi is suddenly buff as fuck and just breaks shit, or all of a sudden no one has any rope tying skills.
That's what I was gonna say. They just did a very bad job tying the knot.
And I stood before my brethren, that I spake unto them again. And it came to pass that they were angry with me again, and sought to lay hands upon me. But behold, one of the daughters of Ishmael, yea, and also her mother, and one of the sons of Ishmael, did plead with my brethren, insomuch that they did soften their hearts, and they did cease striving to take away my life.
What did they do? Flash their boobs or some shit? Like, don't kill him and you can fuck all of us.
I just think it's funny that he just kind of, like, essentially came back and... It's just like, guys, are you going to listen to me now? This is like, how many times has it been now that you've tried to kill me or just tried to leave me behind or argue with what I'm doing? Are you going to listen to me now? I haven't given up on you. The faith hasn't given up on you.
It's Mr. Still Your Girl. Ooh.
No.
Is Mr. Still Your... I don't know. Never mind. I was going somewhere with that and then I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
He stole something. Ah, second.
And it came to pass that they were sorrowful because of their wickedness, insomuch that they did bow down before me, and did plead with me that I would forgive them of the thing that they had done against me. And it came to pass that I did frankly forgive them all that they had done, and I did exhort them that they would pray unto the Lord their God for forgiveness.
I love how he came back, and then the women begged to them, and then all of a sudden, they're just like begging him for forgiveness. Like,
yeah, this isn't... Well, this display is not the power of God. This is the power of the P-U-S-S-Y. Vagina made them beg to their brother that they didn't want anything to do with his prophecy this entire time. They beat him, they tried to kill him, and then some women told him to stop, and they're probably going to get laid. And
basically, if they want the vagina, they have to get Nephi's approval.
Sort of.
Basically, they have to be nice to Nephi, or they don't get the vagina, because, oh my god, I don't want to sleep with some rude guy.
I guess.
I mean, at the same time, it's that time period where it's pretty much just like, bitch, you my wife, I'm fucking you.
Yeah, most normal relationships are just borderline rape during that period of time anyway.
Yep.
And it came to pass that they did so. And after they had done praying unto the Lord, we did again travel on our journey towards the tent of our father. And it came to pass that we did come down unto the tent of our father. And after I and my brethren and all the house of Ishmael had come down unto the tent of my father, they did give thanks unto the Lord their God, and they did offer sacrifice and burnt offerings unto him.
I love how they said the tent of my father like 4 times in a row.
It's alright. The tent's important, remember?
That's where he...
It needed its own meanwhile statement, so clearly the tent of the father is important.
Because, he dwelt in it.
Yeah.
Dwelt in the den. Oh my god. Oh, that was a good joke. Okay. Anyway. Alright, that was the end of 1 Nephi chapter 8. Sorry, chapter 7. 7. Let me see how long this one is.
Oh, are these like commandments?
No. They're just numbered.
Oh.
Yeah, just each. Like, you guys can't see what we see, but if you go to the website to read along with us, when in the Book of Mormon, each paragraph is numbered. I do not know why.
I guess it's for organization because they can refer to the chapter and then the number of the paragraph.
Yeah, the exact paragraph. Yeah, because
sort of like the Bible.
Because this is Nephi, the first Nephi chapter 8, and then it has an introduction. That's where the lady with the horribly soft voice talks to you and tells you what the hell's gonna happen and ruins the whole plot. And then once they start reading, and of course they don't say the numbers while they're reading because it would kind of chop it up. But it's like number 1 and then a paragraph, number 2 and then a paragraph, and so on and so forth.
Some of them are not even paragraphs; they're just like a sentence.
Yeah, some of them are just like,
two.
And it came to pass that he spake unto me and bade me follow him, and that's
Nice.
randomly number 6. It's just that's all, just number 6.
But yeah, I mean, they'll get to hear about it basically.
Yeah, you just want to hear.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're just gonna cut it here for today because chapter 8 is pretty long. So we're just gonna go ahead and leave it there for today, and the next one we'll do chapter 8. So, we have Patreon now. Yay! Patreon and stuff. It took me a while to set up because they're weird and it's whatever. Well, it's not really that they're weird. It's just that I have to fill out like a W-2 form, and I have to fill out this, I have to fill out that. There's some other stuff I still have to fill out for us to get paid, but you guys can start contributing if you want. It's fine. It's whatever. We have a Facebook up. I still need to get a Twitter up. I might have it up by the time this video comes out. I don't know. I just don't even like Twitter. Like, I just don't. But a lot of people like Twitter, so.
I'll see if I can look into it more because I've started using Twitter a little bit more.
So maybe he'll run the Twitter channel for all I know, or page, whatever. I don't know. We'll think about what other social media that we want or whatever. Anyway, so yeah, Patreon, Facebook, Twitter, all that great stuff. Links up here and stuff, like I usually do. Maybe I'll just put one right on Victor's face.
No.
That's true, you're too hot for that. No one will get to see the sexiness and be jealous of me because I have the hottest husband ever.
Pretty sure no one's gonna care, and I'm pretty sure the other people that do care are just gonna troll and say that I'm just terribly ugly just to offend you.
It's not gonna offend me, because then that just means that they're not gonna try to win your affection, so I can have all of your affection from me all the time, ever. Okay? 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 Squishy. No, it's squishy. Oh. No, it's squishy.
No.
Alright, guys. Well, we'll see you in the next one, and we'll start off with chapter 8. So,
Yep.
bye, people.
See you.